Okay, so here we have our reading for today. This is our word study read. So I'm going to be reading, and as you're reading, and if you want to print this out or if you want to read it online, you can actually go online and just go through and see if you can find these words as you're reading. Sandy, dependent, confident, impressive, cumulative, historic, optimistic, and peaceful. Okay, so we have our Great Barrier Reef. Off the northeastern coast of Australia lies one of the largest natural wonders of the world. Big enough to be seen from space, the Great Barrier Reef is not just one reef. It is an expansive complex of many reefs, islands, and sandy, and there's one of our words, I'm going to put a box around it, shoals. Hundreds of different types of corals make up the Great Barrier Reef, and the diversity of marine life is impressive. And there's another one of our words, impressive. And diversity means there's lots of different types of marine life there. So if you go to the Great Barrier Reef, there's hundreds of thousands of different types of animals, plants, fish, etc. In addition, the Great Barrier Reef is an important breeding ground for seabirds and turtles. The Great Barrier Reef attracts visitors from around the world. The first European to explore the area was Captain James Cook in 1770. Unfortunately for Cook, his ship ran aground there. Today's visitors are luckier. Modern visitors can sail, swim, fish, and snorkel in the beautiful waters. They can visit a peaceful rainforest, explore idyllic, and I'm going to put a box around peaceful because that was one of our words, idyllic islands, visit historic shipwrecks, and view colorful fish through a glass bottom boat. So these are all the different things you can do today at the Great Barrier Reef. But there is a problem. I'm hiding that, sorry. There is a problem. The water off the shore of northeastern Australia has been perfect for corals, clear, warm, and sunny. But as our climate changes and global temperatures rise, corals in the Great Barrier Reef are at risk. Coral polyps are dependent upon algae for food. When the water around a coral reef gets too warm, it affects the algae. In turn, the coral is affected. Coral bleaching takes place. In the past, mass coral bleaching has occurred in the Great Barrier Reef. Most corals can recover, yet scientists are far from optimistic. And optimistic means having hope, but the scientists are far from it. So that means like the opposite of optimistic. They are not optimistic about the chances for the Great Barrier Reef. They are confident that there is a link between climate change and coral bleaching. They also know that the effects of coral bleaching are cumulative. I can't say that word today, but that means over time. So the effects are compounding over time. And confident was another word I didn't put a box around, but that confident means that they are certain. So they are certain that there's a link between climate change and that's affecting the corals. Okay, so after you've done this, you're going to go ahead and write sentences, and that's in your Google Classroom. Let me exit out of this. Dun, dun, dun. And you're going to go to our spelling. Let's see if I have it up here, right here. Great Barrier Reef. No. I don't know if this is it. No, that's math. It's going to be the last thing I click on. Okay, I'll have to show that to you in a separate. I'm going to stop for now.